With so many people down from the coronavirus and most of the rest of us locked home, I've been thinking about how a crisis affects innovation. And as the father of a teenage daughter, I'm witnessing firsthand the impact and rapid evolution in our education system. My daughter Ella is a junior in a private boarding school in Massachusetts, and in the past month, she's gone from thinking about standard tests and college visits to back home and taking her classes on video. Now, my wife and I are both a product of public schools, and we expected much the same for Ella, but for a variety of reasons, private schools have worked out better for her. The boarding school aspect aside, I've generally felt that public schools are educating their kids equally here in the Washington, D.C. suburbs. The virus crisis has sent a shockwave through the education system, and the ability of schools to react seems to have diverged. I think of innovation through a three-part lens. First, form a value hypothesis. Second, test and iterate. And third, scale what works. And when I look at what's happening in the schools, I see a big challenge for our society. I think that all schools have started with a similar hypothesis. We can educate our kids through a variety of distance learning tools. However, I think the ability to test and iterate has been different. Private schools have had the resources and flexibility to go directly to interactive video-based classes. Ella's been out for 3 weeks now. Her school sent all the kids home on a Thursday, and they were up and running with video classes by the following Monday. And from the first day, they've iterated on the approach, and they've been remarkably able to keep the full class program going. I hear much the same from other private school parents. On the other hand, even in the wealthy Washington, D.C. suburbs, the public schools have been much slower to react. Now, I don't know the details, but I think public schools are being challenged by the need from all the kids to have the same experience. And even in Bethesda, Maryland, there are kids without laptops or access to high-speed internet connections, and these are critical to make these programs possible. All that has me thinking about how to scale and the innovations underway. It seems clear to me the crisis is not going to end before the end of the school year, and if we're going to truly educate our kids, we need to think of a way to take the many lessons learned and scale them across the entire society. Maybe in the government stimulus bill, we should be thinking about a laptop for every school-age kid who needs one, and a better case could not be made for widespread broadband access. Anyway, I'm neither an educator nor a policy expert. I spend my time building software and thinking about innovation. But I'm reminded of a quote from the science fiction writer William Gibson. "The future is already here, it is just not evenly distributed." It feels to me that much of the world will never be the same, and distributed access to technology is one of the great challenges of our time. If you like what I had to say, follow me or Cairn Corporation on LinkedIn. And if you want to learn more about our approach to innovation, sign up in the link below to attend our upcoming webinar series.